Whitehall-Coplay School Directors. Board of School Directors, I'd like to call the meeting in order. Please rise and pledge allegiance to the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Mr. Millay.
Mr. Fonzone.
Present.
Mrs. Gogler. Here. Dr. Hartman. Mrs. Cromer.
Here.
Mr. Kubat.
Here.
Mr. McCool is absent. Mr. Saloom.
Present.
Mr. Shields. Here. Mr. Williams.
Present.
8 present.
Thank you, Mr. Millay. We have notice of 2 executive sessions. One occurred on Monday, March 10th, 2025, at 5:15 p.m. for the discussion of personal matters, and today, Monday, March 24th, 2025, at 6:15 p.m. for the discussion of personal matters. Moving on to the minutes. Looking for approval. A motion to approve the minutes of the February 24th, 2025 board meeting and the minutes of the March 10th, 2025 committee meetings. And I'm looking for a motion to approve.
So move.
Mr. Salome, and a second. Mr. Kubat. All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to recognitions and presentations. Student Council President Jalen Carabello.
Mr. Fonzone, she is not here. She is finishing the play this evening. She's in the music.
Okay. Mr. Schiffer, do you have any recognitions or presentations?
We have for the STEM program at Steckel Elementary, we have teachers and some students, I believe, tonight to talk about their experiences.
Good evening. My name is Emily Lepore, and I'm here with Kevin Lote. We are 2 teachers at Steckel Elementary. We run the after-school STEM program. So we brought a few students to share with you about their experience in the program. We've been running it for about 4 years. This is the largest year we've had. So we now have the funding to be able to run 4 sessions, which means we're getting over 100 of our 3rd graders involved. We have applications at the beginning of the year. We had over 130 applications, and we're getting about 100 of the students through the program. Because we were able to get funding for buses, the program is completely free to students, and they are able to then be taken right to their door at the end. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Caleb and Vonnie. They're going to share with you a little bit about what the program is like.
Good evening, members of the school board. My name is Caleb, and this is my classmate, Vonnie. We're here to share some exciting things we've been doing in the Steckel Elementary after-school STEM program.
In our program, we focus a lot on the design process. We get to use fun tools and activities that help us build important skills like problem solving, coding, and teamwork. Let us tell you about some of the cool things we've done.
First, we use breakout boxes. These boxes are like puzzles, and we have to work together to solve them. It helps us practice thinking critically and figuring out solutions just like real engineers and designers do.
We also worked with Bebop and Kiva Planks. With Bebop, we designed mazes and used sequence codes to help the robot find its way through the maze. Kiva Planks are these little cool blocks, and we use them to build our mazes for the robots. It's like we're creating our own world for the robots to explore.
Another thing we did was work with the Ozobots and Spheros. These are tiny robots, and we use coding to make them move in different ways. It's so fun. With Ozobots, we draw lines on paper, and the and the robots follow them based on the color code we create. With Spheros, we get to program a robot through an online program to roll around and do different tricks. These activities help us become better problem solvers and teach us how to work together as a team.
In the program, we also get to use Tinkercad, a 3D design tool. We designed keychains on the computer, and then our teacher printed them out using a 3D printer. It was so cool to see our designs come to life.
One of our favorite projects was with the Spike Lego kits. We had to design a solution for a problem like how to protect a dog in its doghouse during severe weather. We built our ideas with the Lego kits and made them move and work with motors. We even added animation to make it even more fun and creative. It felt like we were real inventors making a difference.
Overall, this program has helped us build lots of important skills. We've learned how to use technology, how to think creatively, and how to work together with our friends to solve problems. Thank you for listening to us talk about the amazing things we've been doing. We hope you'll continue to support programs like this that help us grow, learn, and become better problem solvers for the future. Thank you.
Yeah, what a phenomenal opportunity we have for our students at Steckel. They take a lot of the skills that are taught during the STEM program in both second and third grade and apply it to our after-school program, utilizing those soft skills that we hope a profile of Zephyr will have as they graduate, thinking critically, being creative, working collaboratively, and communicating with one another. So thank you very much for allowing us to have this opportunity at our school.
Mr. Millay, is there any correspondence to the board?
Yes, at your seats is the ballot for IU 21, and you as board members get to vote for the members of the board of directors of the IU.
Thank you. We'll move on to public participation. For those who have submitted a request to speak from prior time to the start of the meeting, I will call your name and ask you please come forward to the microphone. You will have 3 minutes to provide comments to the board. And I see we have one person, Mr. Bruce Charles.
Good evening. I return this month to follow up regarding the questions I asked in January, and I was promised answers. I want to remind this board that transparency, from which I've talked about in the past, is paramount. We should have access to all the information, questions answered, and not ignored. This establishes trust within the community and with the taxpayers. Accountability to taxpayers is essential. Spending needs to be reduced. We need to make prudent financial decisions, learn to say the word no, and to ensure our budgets are reviewed for waste, nonsense, and unneeded spending. I recommend a 10% reduction in all budgets for the 25-26 year. Some examples: we have another spring carnival planned, but we continue to raise taxes. Example 2 is the millions wasted in office rentals, demolition of our former administration building, renovation of this current building, and construction of a new school building. Example 3, I talked about wasted money that I can see in the athletics department. Continued reaching into taxpayers' pockets is unacceptable and insulting. So my question for this month, in addition to waiting for the answers from January, is I'd like to know the total dollars we've spent lifetime to digital scoreboards and what the revenue generated from digital scoreboard advertising is. I can provide my email to respond to my questions, and I hope the answers are provided. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. We will respond to some of that. Now, of course, as we're going into budget season, some of the things that you've asked, we are revenue neutral in some of those. It doesn't cost us a dime, hasn't cost the taxpayers a dime, and that will be presented in our budget meeting. A 10% reduction would certainly be a problem. Looking at it right now, it's a problem.
It should be.
To reduce 10%. So, for example, you saw the STEM program. We can't, would it be fair to say we're not going to do that? I don't think it's fair to hinder your students. So that'll be.
You have to make tough.
Exactly. We'll cut students, and of course, I think you would be willing to lead the march to Harrisburg, because that would be good. Maybe you can organize the bus. Part of the problem is the funding. We cannot steal money or generate, okay?
Harrisburg doesn't listen to me.
Well, they listen if you had 1,000
I have a
people.
local board here to come to. We're not debating.
So we're not going to debate that, but you will see in a presentation in our next committee meeting, as we start in April, we will present the budget.
At 4 o'clock.
Well, that's when it is. Be just like you have a life, we all have a life that starting at 7 would take us to 10.
Just send me the answers.
So, well, they'll be laid out in a graphic way. So, your questions will be answered.
For years.
Your question will be
Nothing gets
answered.
done. The only thing that gets done is my taxes are increased every year. That's all that gets done.
Yeah.
Let's cut the spending and make the hard decisions.
Okay, we'll do that. And then
If
the
STEM
other,
has to get cut, then we got to cut it.
that's easy to say. But that's not,
And
we're
it's
not
hard to
debating,
do.
we're not debating. It's not a debate. You will see the presentation in April.
Yeah. Mr. Charles, I do have all that information for you. You haven't been back, or I would have given it to you much sooner.
If you'd like to email it to me,
I don't have your email.
well, I can leave it with someone.
That's fine. I'm just saying, I did do that the
Great.
night that you asked for it
And I want to thank you for that.
with relation to digital scoreboards. So I have a copy if you stick around. If not, I'll email it to
I
you.
have to leave.
No problem.
Can I leave my email with someone?
Absolutely.
And who would that be?
I would say give it to Leah Unger, or you can give it to Officer Chrisman, either way.
Okay,
And then I can send that to you tonight.
I appreciate it.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving forward to our fiscal report, Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. President. Tonight I'm submitting the treasurer's report for approval, which can be found in your attachments, and also found in your attachments the bills and salaries. And for those, I approve.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Mr. Malay,
Need a second.
second. Do we have a second? Patty. Mrs. Gogler is a second. Mr. Malay.
Mrs. Gogler. Dr. Hartman. Mrs. Cromer.
Yes.
Mr. Kubat. Mr. Saloom.
Yes.
Mr. Shields.
Yes.
Mr. Williams.
Yes.
Mr. Fonzone.
Yes.
8 yes, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Williams and Mr. Malay. Executive Committee matters. We're looking to approve letter A, the motion to extend the appointment of Fox Rothschild LLP as the school district solicitor. Letter B, approve the memorandum of understanding with the Whitehall-Coplay Educational Support Personal Association. Letter C, approve the 25-26 school year calendar. Letter D, approve the 25-26 school year 1502 resolution. Letter E, approve the revised 24-25 school year calendar. And letter F, approve the revised organizational chart. Looking for a motion to approve the executive matters, letters A through F.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Kubat, second. Mr. Salome. Mr. Malay.
Dr. Hartman.
Yes.
Mrs. Cromer.
Yes.
Mr. Kubat.
Yes.
Mr. Saloom.
Yes.
Mr. Shields.
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Mrs. Gogler,
Yes.
Mr. Fanzone.
Yes,
8 yes, motion carries.
thank you. Moving on to our Finance Committee matters, Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm sad the kids left. I was going to have them do this part for me. I can do it better. Ah, there he is.
He's here.
I'm ready.
Come on, Caleb, you can go. Thank you.
Amazing. One day you can do this, though. We'll get you in here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It was
Great job tonight, by the way. You public speak better than all of us, I swear. Great job. All right, for tonight, we're submitting approval for capita tax exonerations and/or tax refunds that you can find as listed. Letter B, the 2025-2026 LCTI budget. Letter C, the 2025-2026 CLIU budget. And letter D, 2025-2026 L-Tri-C budget. And for all those, I approve.
Mrs. Cromer,
Yes.
Mr. Kubat,
yes.
Mr. Saloom,
Yes.
Mr. Shields.
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Mrs. Gogler,
Yes.
Dr. Hartman,
Yes.
Mr. Fanzone.
Yes.
8 yes, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Williams and Mr. Millay. Moving on to our Education and Student Activity Committee matters, Mrs. Clark.
Thank you. I'm asking the board to approve letter A, the policy revisions, second reading. Letter B, approve the policy form update. Letter C, approve the Anthromed education agreement. Letter D, approve the field trip requests, all as attached. And I so move letters A through D.
We have a second?
Second.
Mr. Williams, Mr. Millay.
Mr. Kubat,
Yes.
Mr. Saloom,
Yes.
Mr. Shields.
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Mrs. Gogler,
Yes.
Dr. Hartman,
Yes.
Mrs. Cromer. Yes. Mr. Fanzone.
Yes.
8 yes, motion carries.
Thank you, Mrs. Gogler, and thank you, Mr. Millay. Moving on to Operations and Transportation, Mr. Salome.
I'd like to approve the campus-wide network project through Integrity One with their E-rate program, and I so move.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Gogler. Mr. Millay.
Mr. Saloom,
Absolutely.
Mr. Shields. Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Mrs. Gogler,
Yes.
Dr. Hartman,
Yes.
Mrs. Cromer,
Yes.
Mr. Kubat,
Yes.
Mr. Fanzone.
Yes.
8 yes, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Salome and Mr. Millay. Moving on to administrative matters, Mr. Schiffer.
Thank you. I'm asking the board to approve and acknowledge the personnel agenda items as attached, approve all affidavits as attached, and acknowledge the residency of institutionalized children as attached. We need a roll call for that.
So moved. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Salome.
We need a
Fun zones first.
fun zone.
Mhm.
And who was second?
Mr. Salome.
Mr. Saloom,
Yes.
Mr. Shields,
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Mrs. Gogler,
Yes.
Dr. Hartman,
Yes.
Mrs. Cromer,
Yes.
Mr. Kubat,
Yes.
Mr. Fanzone.
Yes.
8 yes, motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Schiffer and Mr. Millay. Moving on, our superintendent's report, Mr. Schiffer.
I don't see Mrs. Philman here this evening, so I don't believe we'll have a PTO plus report. I will make some comments, some information from our schools. At the high school, they celebrated March Madness this past Friday with their annual celebration, where in the last period, there's student-selected activities around the school. There are small group activities in classrooms or a large group activity in the gymnasium, and I think everyone had a great time. Special thanks to Mrs. Ford and Ms. Radon for their hard work to make that a special event. Reminder for our community to come and celebrate with our students under the sea for our spring musical, The Little Mermaid. Elementary school students will be viewing the dress rehearsals this week as we gear up for the grand opening this weekend. Don't forget, tickets are available online by clicking the link from our website or at the ticket booth this weekend. So looking forward to that. I plan to be there Thursday evening. Middle school, spring is in full swing. The library is in bloom as students planted 2 varieties of lettuce in the hydroponic systems. Students are learning about the importance of humidity in the germination process and will be able to do weekly observations throughout this month. Spring sports started and the fields are full of talented student athletes. Mrs. Koenig and Mr. Puxon held an assembly outlining expectations for our student athletes and highlighting the importance of respect and sportsmanship both on and off the field. We wish all of our athletes success this spring. Last week, the middle school students started their new rotation of related arts, and they're busy jumping right into ultimate football in gym class, career planning and budgeting, and family and consumer science, and even observing some hatching eggs in the STEM room. Thanks to everyone in the community who voted for the middle school student video in What's So Cool About Manufacturing contest. Our middle school students got to work with and tour the Ocean Spray Factory and then created a great video for the competition. The awards are this Wednesday. I believe they're at Lehigh University this year. We're hopeful our students will be acknowledged for their hard work. At Zephyr, it's never too early to start planning for the future. Our Zephyr Bees have been actively setting goals and exploring career paths. This fall, our 4th graders focused on developing transferable skills, recognizing how their strengths can be applied across different areas of learning and future careers. At the same time, our 5th graders embarked on a journey to understand the importance of lifelong learning and its connection to future careers. As spring unfolds, our 4th graders will shift their focus to tools for success, highlighting how their skills and habits help them set future goals. And our 5th graders will explore the world of entrepreneurship, learning how businesses are created to solve real-world problems while gaining insight into risks and rewards. They have also been considering their own entrepreneurial potential, developing innovative strategies to address challenges through their own business ventures. I will not give a Steckel report tonight because much of what was shared had to do with all of the STEM activities, and I could not beat what was presented here tonight. Gockley met with their building buddies for the school-wide positive behavior celebrations this month. Kindergarten and 1st grade classes were partnered to participate in planned activities. Some of them included science experiments, writing projects, crafts, and story sharing. Gockley hosted their annual family fun night on the evening of March 14th with over 300 people in attendance. Students and parents participated in events including bowling, scooter races, beanbags, and free throw contests. There was also a basket raffle with sports equipment donated by Dick's Sporting Goods. Thanks to Mr. Berg for planning this event each year for our Gockley students and families. That concludes my report from our buildings.
Thank you, Mr. Schiffer. If you have not purchased your tickets yet for the Little Mermaid, please do. Our students do a great job, and your support is always greatly appreciated. And please plan to go to the community night we have. It's tremendous happening, and I think it's great for our school district that we present and have such a thing. So please plan for that in April. Upcoming meeting dates. Monday, April 14th at 4 o'clock for our committee meetings, and Monday, April 28th at 7 p.m. for a regular board meeting. Takes us to other matters and information. Is there any other comments from the members of the board?
Don't forget, April 10th, we have family night.
Yeah, that's just, we brought that up.
I know, but just let everyone know again.
Mr. Fonzone, I'd like to make another comment, if I may. Wasn't aware, and I apologize, because I have not actually met her. But Sarah Rothermel is here tonight, and she is being approved as our new Steckel principal. So welcome. I appreciate you being here, and if you stick around, I'm sure the board would love to introduce themselves and congratulate you. So, thank you so much.
You may come deliver your speech now if you wish. Oh, you're good? Okay.
Thank you very much. Any other comments? Also, the school directors would like to acknowledge the field trips that are listed on our agenda. And there's nothing else. Looking for a motion to adjourn our meeting.
Adjourn.
Mr. Salome, is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Kubat. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Look forward to seeing you at the committee meetings.
Great job.
He was willing to do it. He's like, I was that.
Caleb, that was so awesome. Congratulations. That was amazing.
Killed it.
It's good for you.
Great.
Oh, yeah, yeah, you know. Or the kids are doing well.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in anytime. Chris Paul, my text, she's here. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, that's right, that's a bigger, definitely a bigger audience.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, lots of good practice.
Wow.
And now she's done right back.
Yeah, he was
Wow.
like
That was
the,
really
welcome
something.
everyone, I bet.
Yeah, yeah.
Talk first. Yep.
I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I'm glad we texted.
It's a good experience. Thank you for asking.
I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right. Have a good night.
I didn't know that we were getting in Illinois. I was going to say no. That's right. New information. Find out.
Find out a little bit. Yeah, that's right.
So. You're going to tell everybody.
You can charge for that tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.
See you then. Good luck.
Thank you.